He was a good student. He was a good basketball player. I immediately recognized a pastoral heart for the gospel, for people, and for his marker of mission church planting work. You could see that those many years ago.
Seeing him come in as a very young pastor, as an associate pastor, and then make that transition to being called senior pastor. But he also grew in his leadership. He grew in his ability to articulate a vision. And that worked well as he gained that kind of respect around the district. He started to serve on the Texas District Board of Missions, and eventually became the missions director of the district and then the district president. And each step you could see that leadership just take another notch.
And I think that demonstrated itself that he did become president of the Council of Presidents. And so there is some natural-born leadership or learned leadership that happened as he progressed from Uvalde to St. Paul to district office and district president. He was willing to be vulnerable and transparent.
I think Ken's biggest strength is his love for Jesus, his love for the Word of God, and his love for reaching lost people for Jesus. We're here because God has loved us. We're to pass that love on to other people. And that was always a driving passion with him. And I've always appreciated that about President Hennings.
He's a real person. What you see is what you get. Unpretentious, always focused on the person that he's talking to. And he's always on the same level as the person he's talking to.
You know, in a way, he is one of the guys. It's pretty easy to see him hanging out, barbecuing, sipping on a beer, just talking sports. Very easy to see him as just one of the other guys. And he could have been that CPA that did your taxes instead of being that pastor that prays with you. Because he's a very regular kind of guy. Never puts himself on any kind of a pedestal.
If you want to take the measure of a man, you watch how he treats his wife. And the way that Ken has loved and taken care of his dear and fair bride, Val, is the indicator of his love for her. And it told me something about him that carried over into ministry, passion and compassion for people. But I liked him because I knew I could see what kind of husband and father he was as a family man.
When you look at Ken Hennings and his family, you can't separate he and Val, and they're great parents. They're there for their children. And when their children are around, you can tell that they love them very much. I think the greatest strength that Ken Hennings has, as a pastor, as a mission director, president, is that he trusts God. And he may not know all the answers or which way to go or what to do at sometimes, but he trusts God will provide. He just really has a love for God and a love for people.